It is time to finish Avowed. Apparently I'm very close to the end. So let's go and see our decisions, if they were good or bad, or maybe both. Who knows?
Marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran.
I've absolutely loved my time with this game.
Here now. Where did they come from?
Oh, it's Sansa. How's Joffrey?
Boy, what does the Garrote think they're doing?
They burned Fjord. Wait, I killed the Garrote, I thought. They burned Fjord. Why stop there?
It's an outrage. They've got no respect for the living land's history.
Is everything at the Emporium all right?
They broke some glass, but the map is safe. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
I actually look cool here. Except for my dead hollow eyes. You've done enough.
You always were a forgiving friend.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you.
Two-handed weapon?
I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know, for saving the city and everything.
What do you have? Didn't I need living steel chunks? Kill him and steal the stuff. Okay. True. To say... now that you said that, that's the first sentence someone said that kind of has made me realize that that would be nice if that was possible in this game. Damn, we just got to the end. I was doing so well, pretending that it was better than Skyrim this whole time. Ooh, where the hell did I get all these rubies? Okay. By the way, I'm using a weapon called the Limb Taker. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, I need to go and, they really should have made the camp here, but okay. Bro, the whole map looks different. This is crazy. Ribbit. Ribbit. Is there a way to see how to upgrade your weapon? Oh. Oh my god, there has been this whole time. Oh. So to upgrade it twice, I'm probably gonna need, like... We need 3. I'm gonna guess 3 and then another 15. Oh. So we'll go back. Can we fully max out our weapon? Is it time? This late in the game.
On.
What the hell did you... Oh, damn. No, we can't. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh. No, we can't. Unless... I don't think I'm ever going to use money. Cool. Buy these. Buy these. Might as well spend it all now. Exactly, my guy. pretty cool how my companion's just walking around here. Alright. Do I want to... You know what? Do we want to do all the conversations before we end? Oh, wait. Have I got a... Oh, nice. Bro, killing enemies should restore my health. Who cares about my companions? Yikes. Honestly, oh, we could try the taunting the end. Oh, no, never mind. Press crouch while in the air to slam the ground, interrupting nearby enemies. Okay. I'm finally gonna get this. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm not. Never mind. Alright, let's get Retribution rank 2. Let's level up our companions. Oh, yeah, why have I never got that? My damage reduction's increased by 20. Cool. I mean, we don't use this, but that's fine. Maybe I should add that to the... Oh, yeah, the summoning thing I use is useless. Yeah, I will add that. Alright. Can we do it? Okay, we need 9 living steel chunks. Right? Wait, man, my maths is bad. We need 5 and 6, which is 11. Right? Okay, let me just... No, I really want the double upgrade. No, I need 16? I need 16. Huh? So I got 15 out of 26. I need 10, that's going to leave me with 5. I need another 5? I don't get it. I need 14 next turn, and I have 32. You have 15 and need a total of 36. Oh, you're right. That's impossible. Well, that was a good run. We tried. We tried maxing it out. Wait. Wait, no, I was right. I need... It is confusing. You're right, though. You're right. It is confusing. It was weird. I wasn't right, but then I sort of am. Did I say 11? Okay, we need 11. That might be possible. 11 living steel chunks. Max. Who's Max? My weapon's Max. Yeah. Man, imagine I spent all my money. I hate the idea of crafting needs money in games. No. I know why they do it, but it pisses me off. Who the hell am I paying? The limb taker is now maximum damage. Maximum pulse! Beautiful. No? Xbox? No achievements? Nothing? We need corrupted Adra for you. And lots of cave coral. What am I making here? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. So let's craft all of this into that. Let's craft all of that. Into that. And now Karok's Pride. We need cave coral. Okay. I do love this crafting system, I'm not gonna lie. Admouth warp. Okay, so... Something tells me I'm not gonna have enough of this. Nope. Do I really go back to the guy? Nah, it's fine. Man, I couldn't get 2 bloody cave coral. That's fine. Alright, max out our weapon.
Those green people in the garden.
Whoa!
Those weren't your parents?
No. They were Sapadal's dreams given life. Ancient sentinels bound by loyalty.
And they were plants because...
Because that's all Sapadal knew how to make. A smithy smiths. A baker bakes. A gardener gardens.
Right, I understand. There you are, Envoy. You ready for this?
This is just one more fight, Marius. We've done this 100 times.
Right. Just one more fight. Then another. Then another. Across the whole settlement. I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right? I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day.
Oh, okay, so she is alive.
Just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
It's weird how they haven't, like, mentioned that she's alive. We still have a lot to do here.
You have a lot to do. I just need to survive and make sure you live through this. Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
Best character in the game, in my opinion. I really like Marius. You don't want to hear my speeches?
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather not.
Okay. And that's why he's the best. He's just a normal guy in a fantasy world.
I'm alright. Good to see an old friend, you know?
It's saying goodbye, that's the hard part.
You can talk to us, Marius. That is, if you think talking will help.
Well, obviously it wasn't my favorite thing, but...
Grief is strange. You lose someone, and you carry around a little hole inside yourself till you die. Or maybe the same is true for the dead. Your friend obviously loved you.
How did we get on this topic? I thought we were talking about pancakes.
They are good. We should have moved on to pancakes.
For the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course.
Don't you lick your fur or something? I was under the impression that you liked it rough. You're trying to tell me this whole time we've been talking to Giata that these options don't pop up. But meanwhile, some Stacy at Obsidian said, I'll tell you what. Yahtzee. That's who they'll want to. Come on, man. Chat, someone gifts a sub. No, I'm not saying that. What's good, Math? I suppose a bath can be arranged if you ask nicely.
I always ask nicely. But, as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind?
The game sensed your waifu of choice. Okay. That jar you had me fetch for you earlier, is it worth much?
I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have the
This is chat's waifu.
A lesson for next time, darling. It's always worth some haggling. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do. And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
Also, if a woman calls you darling, she's too old for you, bro. Even if she's the same age, if she pulls out the darling, then it's just like, yeah, you've just been sunned. Is that how you got that burn running around old flammable ruins? Oh, I didn't notice that.
I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire.
When you say everything...
I mean, my arm wasn't the only casualty. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end.
And you kept your furry ears. That's a bonus, I guess. Did you ever end up getting the spell right?
Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams.
Those darned university administrators. Yeah, let's just keep talking about this burn that she received in her childhood. That should do well. That burn must have been painful. Man, what a... That is about the... Man, I'm so intelligent when I ask these questions.
Usually I enjoy a bit of pain, but this was a bit too much. I wouldn't recommend it. As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go?
Can you blame her? Ends the conversation after I just non-stop keep talking about the burn that she received as a child. Man, the options they give you. Hey, let's talk about that burn.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. I just hope we made the right decision. Those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did. Usually I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though.
Hey, I had to stop it. We had to stop the Dream Scourge.
I know. We've seen enough pain caused by the Dream Scourge. Things have been... unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Akedans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
I'm glad you're excited. You must be the luckiest historian alive.
And it's all thanks to you and your weird god.
Whoa!
Sabadal, was it? Oh, big fan. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier?
Her voice actress reminds me of Umbridge out of Harry Potter a little bit, which is amazing if she's sounds like her. The trials were worth it, if only to feel like I know where I belong now.
I can't imagine what it was like to grow up a godlike with no god. I'm glad you got answers, sweetheart. Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
Okay, cool. I'm not asking all of this, because she's lovely. Okay.
Don't let the bedbugs bite, dearie.
Alright.
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly. Is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
Lie. I've already spoken with him. Wait, she wanted to burn it down? I'm surprised you wanted to burn the keep down.
Well, of course, I'm not suggesting it's always a fix for issues. But those poor Pargrunen are clearly prisoners of their traditions. I think getting rid of the keep could have helped more than they realized.
Did anyone
Do
get
not
rid of the
envy
keep?
the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaro.
Might have to keep an eye on Vidaro, see that he doesn't take any lessons from this council.
Well, Fjord has already been burned to the ground, so that's half the work already, I suppose.
True.
Barrett's balls. What a nightmare. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling?
Okay. So she's probably got one more convo?
Don't mind if I do. I've been trying to sort my thoughts since we left her domain.
Yeah.
We met Ringrim. The Ringrim. Master illusionist of the Circle of Archmagi.
Oh,
And
the lady who drew on her face.
We impressed her? She even offered to make me her apprentice.
Kind of adorable. I'm getting the feeling that Ringrim is really a big deal to you.
As smart as you are, Envoy, I sometimes forget that you are still a layperson.
What does that
It
mean?
doesn't feel real. But it is.
The hell's a layperson?
Oh, Handra's titties. What am I going to do? If I take the apprenticeship, I'll have to leave Quilici and Fjord. And what about my study of the Godless? I've spent my whole life with them.
Intellect 3 out of 6. Why not do it all?
I'm not a kid anymore. I can't do everything all at once. There are only 26 hours in a day.
Huh?
I love my life as it is now. Exploring as I wish and coming home to open arms and a warm bed. I don't want to give that up. But this is something I never even dreamed of.
One in.
But it's big. It won't leave room for much else. And I'm too old to... Oh, Envoy. What would you do?
I'll be honest, she sounds like she loves her life. I feel like you'll regret leaving someone you love more than regret passing up an opportunity. Right? Yeah, I think I just actually for once said something smart. Could you really leave Quilici alone with Vidaro at a time like this?
Oh, my love. That is a fate worse than death. They'll need someone to help them build a new home for the Animancers. And maybe, if I was there, I could at least make sure our tea house has enough stock to keep Monto happy. Thank you, dearie. I can't promise I'll act on it.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the advice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to write a letter to Quilici. He'll never believe me.
All right. Great character.
So, here we are. The first and last battle for the living lands.
We can only hope it's the last.
Try praying instead of just hoping. That might work better for you.
Says the
Physically,
Animancer.
the battle is already over. Sapadal is free, and the Dream Scourge is gone.
I don't believe that.
Politically, we have a small mess to tidy up.
Like, isn't it weird that we didn't see, like, Sapadal or, like, the Dream Scourge being cleansed? Like, if that actually happened, it was so anticlimactic. Like, we didn't see a cutscene, nothing. I don't know. There's still a lawless land in need of discipline.
I'd rather be an outlaw than live under Adiran rule.
Well, Nadiran saved your
Who
ass.
knows what tomorrow will bring? So let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
I'd settle for one dreamless night under the stars.
Get some rest then. Let me take the first watch.
That wasn't...
Besides, I need
Never
to
mind.
tinker on the phantasmal focus.
Yeah, of course.
Make
That's
sure
what I
it's
meant.
ready
Yep.
for war.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
stay
what I
up
meant.
too late.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Right, get some rest.
Thanks for talking.
Yeah, you too. Oh, so one more.
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You liberated the god of the living lands. Now they are unchained, free to do whatever they want. That's quite a gamble you made.
Would you have done any different?
I'm not sure. Too many variables. Regardless, I support your decision. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing their cage like a wild animal. Which means you have leverage over a god. How do you plan on using it?
Probably to squeeze them for as much power as I can get. I'll use it to make a better living lands.
That's a lot of responsibility, but I have faith you're equal to it. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Eventually. Maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is listening. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
Were you anything?
You're too kind.
Ah,
I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience.
sure, man.
Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that.
You hear that, guys?
If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask.
I'm intelligent. Alright.
You too.
You've
Oh.
been to Thirdborn before.
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace.
Solace?
It's like a dungeon.
Oh, yes.
Except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why?
Because that's barbaric. What the hell's wrong with you people? I'm gonna watch another settlement burn.
Thank you for that.
Oh, right, okay.
Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
Do I? You give me too much credit. Being the envoy of a tyrannical empire has its perks.
And its disadvantages. Someone is always watching you. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting.
Okay.
Pleasant dreams.
Damn, she's a chatterbox, huh?
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. How much do you really know about Adra?
Why has that not been allowed? How much do I really know about Adra? Not as much as I thought I did.
Good answer. Adra is a physical manifestation of a metaphysical phenomenon. A mineral that takes our
There
souls
probably is a
from
song
death
called Songs
to
of Joy
rebirth.
somewhere.
We severed the Adra Naku Kubel to slow down the dream.
You think there'll be consequences?
That would be putting it lightly. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp.
What I'm hearing is that Shatterscarp's going to have a ghost problem.
Possibly. Probably. Eventually.
We'll deal
Try
with
as
that when we
might
get
to
there.
help others, we won't always succeed. Even the I just wish the world...
Alright.
As do I. We both deserve a little peace. And if the world will not give it to us, then we'll just find it in each other.
You'll find
I've
nothing
bothered
in
you
me,
enough
love.
for one day. Let's talk
Haven't you
later
seen
if
these
you want.
eyes?
You know where to find me. Despite everything that's happened, in many ways, Quilichi has been like a second father to me. But Yatsli, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good.
She do be dirty. We all need a few bad influences in our life.
Oh, she's an expert in that field. So, what's on your mind?
Alright.
Until next time.
Oh, for God's sakes, Giata.
Katoa and Hayako. An interesting pair. They were trying to protect their community. From your people, no less. And you killed them.
What? When did I do this? I killed people? Trapping that tower put everyone in danger, not just adherents. Oh, the people at the top of the tower. Oh, I killed them for loot. Mm-hmm. Trapping that tower put everyone in danger.
That's worth a slap on the wrist. Not a death sentence. I
Oh.
only bring it up because people are growing wary of your empire.
I got rid of the
With
Dream
good
Scourge,
reason.
though. Right?
Just don't give them an excuse to take their anger out on us. Anyway, just wanted to get that off my chest.
No worries. Really good time for that, just before we go into the
Not
battle.
before I've done some reading.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's been talked to. They're all great.
Have you ever been to the Valian Republic?
It's time.
A couple.
Speak with the leaders of the living lands.
Everything your people have done, you have the gall to offer.
Envoy? Is it really you?
Mihala told us you went into some place called
Mihala.
the Garden to seek a god.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Did you meet your god there? The one whose marks you bear?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Man, where do I start? I met this pink furry lady. She's annoying, but she's alright. Giata's kind of cool, but she's kind of cringe as well. Kai's a bit weird as well, and he's bald and blue. Marius is alright. He's a cool dwarf. He's kind of pessimistic at times, but he's not bad. Other than that, I ended the Dream Scourge.
Finally, a ray of sunlight shines through the storm cloud.
Will not grovel at the envoy's feet for solving a plague I am
What?
not convinced was real.
You grovel right now.
If you wardens ever bothered to pull your heads out of your asses, you wouldn't take such pride in your ignorance.
You know nothing of me or my people, you fucking pirate!
Oh,
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
say.
Giata nearly had me convinced the Dream Scourge was some infection of essence. How could you stop such a thing, Envoy?
Whatever I say, you won't believe it. Forget the Dream Scourge. Why does it look like you're at war?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen.
Yes, you said that. Are we supposed to just
Who are
take
they
you at your
fighting?
word?
It was Ludwig who
Paladins?
called for the attack. She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city shortly after you beat her to the garden.
I killed her. I distinctly remember killing Ludwig on top of Mount Forja.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Of course.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's
Good
keep
one.
the similes to ourselves.
Yeah. Damn, I really thought I killed her for good.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That'll be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
Alright, I ain't asking all of this. Okay. I do want to know what she hopes to achieve here.
The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly.
Right.
Or the establishment of a Wodican state. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement.
That frickin' chance of that. Why is he mentioning that?
Somewhere inside that hollow head of hers, I believe she always hoped she'd turn you to her side. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the Queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Okay, what next?
Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide...
Wait, I don't want to go against the
understand,
Emperor.
The days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
That's cringe. What would becoming a colony entail?
The Living Lands would become an extension of the Adirian Empire in leadership and law. Soldiers bearing the flag of Adir would be garrisoned in every town. They would be paid in Adirian shelling and speak only the Adirian language. Their roads would be smooth Adirian roads. Their medicine would be hygienic Adirian medicine. And their weapons would be efficient
Sounds all right.
Adirian weapons. Our customs would become their customs. Our strengths would become their strengths. Our emperor would become their emperor. Turned toward a common purpose. No one, not Rawatai, not the Valian republics, not even a rogue god, would dare attack the Living Lands. This island would be safe for the first time in its history. And safe it would remain.
What did the Adir ever do for us? Who's Sapadal's let me ask Sapadal's opinions.
The adder's promise. Clip our feathers as we find our wings. The deed binds as the wire binds.
Like, he...
Drown us. Why were we set free?
So what he just said is probably all true, but obviously when he colonizes, there's going to be so much more other stuff that he failed to mention. Turn to the companions. What do you think?
He would suppress our culture before it's had a chance to grow. Everything my people cultivated would be reduced to a footnote. If you have any love for this land, do not allow him to overwrite our history.
Okay. Rauatai built its empire from colonies like this. Many have become centers of culture and prosperity, backed by the protection of a strong navy. Of course, it can take decades to get there. And this road isn't an easy one. But Adir won't be the only empire eyeing this place. A formal agreement now could protect us from something worse later.
That's true.
It shall be peaceful in that all dissenters will be silenced. So there's that.
Living Lands is a lot of things, but it will never be Adir, no matter how hard Adir wants it to be.
That's also true.
Adir should turn back now and save everyone a bunch of blessed trouble.
I assume the leaders have thoughts.
The traditions of Solus are what give my wardens their strength. Without them, we would buckle under the weight of the tusks. I would sooner walk my people into the acid sea than trust an Adiran to hold me up.
What need does Thirdborn have for the protections of Adiran soldiers? We have cannons, cliffs, and wills forged in the storms of Rauatai. And should Rauatai come for us, we will rain hellfire down on their heads. Your Adirans could do no better.
Under my leadership, the city my father founded was destroyed. And my people were left without a home.
True.
If I am not strong enough to lead, well, my people are already under Adir's protection.
Okay, any other possibilities?
Of course.
How about United Living Lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly.
True, it's so
Think
cringe.
of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
Okay.
Of course.
I know what I would like to do.
Well,
what the hell's a Grefram? Oh, I messed up. I'm gonna choose the cringe option. I believe we should fight for a united living lands. It's not the cringe option, it's really the only good option here. Does anyone know what a Grefram is? An adherent system of government where the Empire oversees their vessel territory with minimal supervision. They receive military aid, an orderly government, and the Empire receives taxes, resources, and soldiers. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. I must stand by Ludwin. We should fight for a united living lands.
oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the living lands.
If this is what you all agree is best, the people of Fior stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
They want to be free.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Nice.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
Slash
On
J.
your head be the consequences.
Oh, shut
That
up.
leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote.
I'll go kill her.
She'll never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her.
Yeah.
Or we will lose Paradise. And eventually, the island.
Then I will meet Lodwin on the battlefield. Let no man stand who tries to stop me.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise Militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all. Nod solemnly.
Show them a fight, Envoy.
Gather your forces and secure the eastern gate. From there, take back the main plaza.
Pizza.
I have faith in you.
I like pizza. When did you become a military? That's just completely... No, that's just... Gotcha.
Gods be with you, Envoy.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the Living Lands takes care of its own.
So we're going after the steel...
Oh, you
Garrote,
did, Tal?
right? Let's do it.
Alright. You guys gonna give me any soldiers? No? Alright. I'll just go with my little group. Let's go do this.